What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story hit my news feed late last night, and I decided to do a video on it today. And this is out of Cleveland, Ohio. And shout out to my Cleveland subscribers and viewers. This supposedly happened in the Fairfax neighborhood last month. And on my channel, I talk about a lot of crazy stuff. This right here is something that's worth talking about. And it deals with domestic violence and just abuse, period. I'm going to tell you something. There are people out here, whether male or female, that do not have your best interest in mind and will use you until they use you up. And if you want to pull out of the relationship, or they want to pull out of a relationship, regardless of what type of way you do that to get away from somebody, some people ain't letting you go no matter what. And I think such is the case in this story I'm about to tell you guys. This idiot up here is 39 years old. His name is Preston Anderson. And he looked like crap, and what he did was some crap. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman up here, Mr. Anderson, was in court the other day for taking his girlfriend hostage in her home, violating her multiple times, and taking cooking oil, boiling hot oil, pouring it on her face and on her genitals. I said that right. Take a look at this story and we'll come back and talk about this. Ladies, you need to get these type of dudes away from you and out of your vicinity, and damn sure out of your house. Check this out.
News: a Cleveland man is behind bars for a horrific crime, accused of torturing and sexually assaulting a woman for days before he was finally taken into custody. I do want to warn you, this story is graphic. See, a New Yorker has the breaking details.
Investigators say it was here in the Fairfax neighborhood in Cleveland where a horrific crime occurred. A woman brutally tortured and sexually assaulted by her live-in boyfriend. Cleveland police say late last month they were called to the scene after the 41-year-old woman escaped. She told police that over the course of 2 days, the man poured boiling canola oil on her, burning her face and genitals after he brutally beat her and forced her to perform sex acts multiple times. She told investigators that the man did not allow her to eat, drink, or go to the bathroom, and that he strangled her. She got away by going to a security booth and hiding in a bathroom, and was taken to the hospital while the man left the scene. Officers caught up to the man and arrested him. He's been identified as 39-year-old Preston Anderson. Investigators say Anderson has a lengthy criminal history that includes felonious assault and domestic violence. The woman is recuperating in the hospital, and the judge has granted her a temporary order of protection.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the news video. And that's some trifling behavior. Honestly, it is. It's like nobody can walk away no more. Nobody can just part ways peacefully. It's always some type of stupid stuff. Said he was charged on 18 counts, and he goes to court tomorrow morning at 8:30. Let me read these counts to you. Look how horrific an individual this dude is. This lady went through hell in that house. Check this out. 4 counts of RAPE, all first-degree felonies. 2 counts of kidnapping, both first-degree felonies. 1 count of attempted RAPE, a second-degree felony. 7 counts of felonious assault, all second-degree felonies. 2 counts of strangulation, both third-degree felonies. 1 count of retaliation, third-degree felony. And last but not least, 1 count of domestic violence, first-degree misdemeanor. Now, like I said, this was trifling behavior. Check this out. I believe that 2 people that have something in common will come together and form a relationship. Do you agree or disagree? A lot of women have dudes like this in their presence because part of them is like that on the inside or the outside. Look at his face. Let's go down the checklist. Tattoos on his face. Check. History of domestic violence. Beating women's ass. Check. Look like shit. Check. Nobody figures this out. A lot of people say, oh, nobody protects women and all of this other stuff. Sometimes you can't protect women from themselves. Who the fuck would fuck with a dude like this? Seriously. Seriously, if he puts a business suit on with that shit on his face, it still takes away from his dress. I don't know whose idea it was to start putting this shit on their face, but obviously they don't have a future in mind, or they feel as though, hey, I'm going for broke. I ain't going to be living that long anyway to seek any type of retribution for this. He got a cross on his face, but doing devil shit. Think about that. I was in jail, man. Some of the hardest criminals and craziest people that did some of the wildest stuff, they get in jail and want to put a cross tattoo on them. Only God can judge me and all this other crazy stuff. Religion ain't got nothing to do with them acts you did, bro. This man, living boyfriend, living in her shit, did all of that shit. She escaped. He ran off. You're with a girlfriend, somebody you supposedly had some type of affinity for, and all of a sudden it turns into some type of rage, and that love you have for this girl then turned to violence and hate. And that's overkill. 2 days he tortured this woman. You poured hot grease on her face and her genitals, bro. It's like if they cannot have you, they would make it to where nobody else will want you. And that's the sad part. Before, the big problem was guys beating girls up. Now they trying to beat them to death and then disfigure them to where they have no value to anybody. A woman's vanity is her everything, especially when she gets older. And for him to do that, he knew that for him to do that, he wanted her to look like him. Planet of the Apes. He in your shit, does all that stuff to you. You escape. He walks right down the street, gets caught by police. You are not a resource, ladies. You're an asset, a valuable asset. If the man sees the value in you, this guy saw value as her as an asset because he could live off of her. She can make his life better. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be the other way around. I'm telling you right now, I'm not no advocate for the ladies or anything like that. I'm just an advocate for people that got common sense. This shit right here, I don't see how you didn't look at this motherfucker and say, okay, looking into the future, looking at him, I don't know if this is going to work out. I mean, just looking at him look like a bunch of red flags. He's a 39-year-old man, ain't got no fucking house for you to chill in or to go. When he get mad at you, he can't go to his house. He got to stay there with you. Something terribly wrong. Something terribly wrong. The only way you got mixed up with this dude, and I'm not going to say I mean, it's horrific what happened to you. Something in you was attracted to that. Because it was a likeness or same line of balance as you, where you thought as though you could make it work or you could fix him. That's nothing. You can't fix no broken dude. You can't. 39 years old, if he ain't got it, he'll never get it. Same thing for her. She brought him into the house. He turned on her. Now her sanctuary or her place of peace is a hellhole. Too much PTSD occurred. It has. So where do you go from here? Coochie done burnt up, your face burnt up. You'll never be the same. He strangled you, did all kind of crazy stuff to you. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. This is why I ain't down with this violence and all this other stuff against somebody that you got in a relationship with, it's bad enough when you deal with somebody that had a troubled past of relationships and they bring that baggage with them, and you got to try to unfold the knot to get them to be on accord with you so y'all can move forward. This right here really fucks shit up because it's abuse. Hurt people hurt people. This guy right here is 39 years old. Now he's in jail again. Lengthy criminal record. I wonder if she even asked about it or if she even cared. And I'm not shitting on the victim, but you got to call this stuff out, guys. Something in her said, fuck everything else. I'm going to bring him into my house, and she was feeling it and felt it in the end in a negative light. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Listen, y'all going to have to get enough of bringing these clowns in your crib. There are a lot of good guys out there. You just got to sift through the garbage and know the different things of what to look for. And I think a lot of women out there don't know, like a lot of dudes don't. Hell, I'm 50 years old and I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.